In this video, we're going to learn how to do the traveling isolation, which looks like this. So we want to imagine that there's a giant pole in between our hoops from the top all the way down to the bottom, and it's not letting us go any which way besides up and down. So what you want to do is try to keep that imagery in your head as you make the hoop go up and down. So how does the hoop go up and down? Well, you take your right hand, I'm just starting off with the right, and I'm just going to rotate my wrist from down, palm down, all the way to palm up. So down all the way to up, down all the way to up. But that doesn't look like it's, like full-on vertical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my other hand over it. You can decide if you want to open grip, clasp it, or have it loose. So I'm just going to have my hand like this so you guys can see. But for the most part, when you do this, try having your other hand over it. Try to also still imagine that there's that pull going on. So as you rotate your wrist, this wrist with the hair tie on it, as you rotate your wrist and go up, you can feel that this hand wants to move back a little bit as well. And you can see that I'm going to be using my elbows and a little bit of my shoulders a little bit more. So I'm going to rotate up, feel a little bit of pressure on this hand, but I'm just going to try to maintain that circle, go all the way up. And then I bring them together. And if you want to go down, you travel with this palm, the one that was open, now you suddenly close it. And now your job is to go all the way down. But that's not a straight up and down vertical line again, right? So you want to make sure that you have your other hand working the same as this one hand did before, and just kind of make sure that it maintains a circle as it goes down. So as your hand wants to go down, you're going to feel some resistance on this hand, and your hands are going to slowly start to push out like this. And then you just continue it all over again. So up and down, up and down. If you want, you could also do side to side. And just imagine that there's that line in there. If you don't imagine the line, then it could be kind of, wonky. So that's basically how you do the traveling isolation. And feel free to have your whole body into the whole movement as you go any which way. And that's basically how you do traveling isolation.